Over 85 now, sure.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at
Glasses, jerseys,
Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Oliver. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun,
it's like the fucking bounce I really don't like.
And he will lose yardage on the play.
I might go with
19-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
Oh man, sure, let me see that one more time.
And that is incomplete.
That's some big man shit.
A defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
I don't need that. Okay.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Darius Geis his first carry of the game. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The 43-yard line.
You can tell they as a white people do this shit.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
He went 750 for that.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a game.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer 1st.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I feel as though it's only right I get to hit the phone just because my name is
And that's complete to Adams. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to the ground game now with Geis. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
Right there, 54.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. On the ground, Geis, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Darius Geis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Falcons 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Oliver. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. They may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan, he completes it to Julio Jones. 20! And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7, Falcons 0.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs.
Oh, I had Kobe Bryant jump shot.
Just to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And that'll move him a little closer.
You were wondering why you're so slow.
From the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
A little bit.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. He's call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers out of the backfield. This is Aaron Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. They'll hand it down to Geis, and he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They go play action now. Ryan. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at its 2nd down.
By Jair Alexander.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Ryan. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled.
We're getting all of a sudden his player just stops my dude's forward momentum like perfectly. Like, okay.
Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead.
I like
They'll
this
be
shot
looking
better.
to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Second and 10. Operating from the gun. Rodgers going deep for Walker. He's got a man complete. It's a
How is Obi just getting burned by a...
Like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
On first down, this is Geis. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Well, you certainly have to give them a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Four yards remain for second down. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Third down, here's Geis. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here.
A 32-yard attempt.
And Crosby puts it through, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 3 yards the gain there, second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to
This
follow right
motherfucker
along
ready to
with
jump
you
up too.
because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons.
Motherfucker said 3 hours.
Julio Jones. His 5th
I
touchdown.
said, boy, cut this bitch down to 30-some minutes. And that bitch still going down.
Within a score.
The extra point
And his kick is right through.
the score. Packers 13. Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
Trying to get this game over so I can get the fuck out of here.
Taken successfully.
I'm sorry, I was built for
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
That should have just been his problem.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
A very solid gain of 27. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field.
Yeah, no superstar O-lineman yet. They holding Grady very bad. Like, nothing against that run. Wow.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give running left is Geis. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers
All right,
are able
so
to
I'll catch
stretch
up with
that
you.
lead out further.
All right, go on.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Packers 20. Falcons 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Oliver. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Check 26, check 26.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Hey, Tuesday. Big series right here.
From the gun, Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 49 yards. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And inches.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
He was
got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 third-down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll.
Ball carrier.
Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
2 yards on the
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Ito Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Packers 20.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. Fighting through it, he's got space. The 40, he's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Packers. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
But if you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. It got his man, complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
25-yard line.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He completes this to Russell Gage. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 11 now. Here's Ryan. He completes it to Jones. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's Ryan. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. action. Ryan. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now Ryan. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Throwing now is Ryan. Complete to Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Julio Jones has averaged 90 receiving yards per game every season since 2013. And when you factor in that every game plan calls for them double and triple.
And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a two-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this two-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And he is not going to reach the goal line. They were forced to go for it down two, but the defense rises to the occasion, and they hold on to their lead. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line. Tonight's final score.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major
I heard the flip.